Hello and welcome to all our streamers, and welcome to the third round of the Synergy F1 League. Won't lie, a bit nervous and excited at the same time. It's always hard rounding up the boys for this kind of things, but we managed to succeed every week. Today we're in the picturesque circuit of Spa-Francorchamps, which is located near Francorchamps in the province of Liège, Belgium. This circuit hosts many international races such as the Formula 1, the Formula 2, the 24-hour endurance, and many more leagues. The circuit as we know it has been modified several times to the now permanent 7-kilometer circuit where cars can exceed over 300 kilometers an hour through its treacherous hills and long straights. The most famous part of the track is called Red Water Redalion, also known as Eau Rouge. This section consists of a succession of turns that begin after a straight left downhill leading to a bowl, followed by a steep right-hand turn where the gradient is about 40 meters from the base to exit, followed by the left curve onto the Hamel Straight. Ooh, it's a bit of a mouthful for me, yeah, I must admit. I always get these things right at the beginning, but clearly today I'm a bit unprepared, but it's alright. On August 31st, 2019, French Antoine Hubert was involved in an accident during the Formula 2 race just after losing control of his car up Eau Rouge, hitting the safety rail, returning his car to track, followed by collisions with two other cars. He died from injuries an hour and a half later. Respects to Antoine Hubert for whatever happened to them. It was quite a freak accident, and you know it's quite sad to actually have gone, because he was quite a talent in Formula 2, and you know, respects paid to him. He loved what he did, enjoyed every moment of it. It just shows how grueling this track can be, even with the safety measures put in place to make the cars more safer for the drivers. As you can see how long the circuit is, and yeah, it's a pretty quick track, but also with dangerous corners and whatnot. Dan Gurney said once, it's a route that differentiates men from little boys. So, not saying Antoine was a little boy, he did amazing in it, and respects to him and whatnot. Let's go on to the drivers racing today. As we have for the Mercedes, unfortunately both Lorenzo and Ockert won't be making it today, so heading up Mercedes will only be Jamie. Pretty quick driver. Unfortunately, he DNF'd last race out of frustration, and hopefully today we can provide a better race for him. If you guys look at the little skill bars there, which Quinton has done for us, that actually tells you how well the drivers do. So if you look at Lorenzo at the moment, he has a 20 out of 20 rating for qualifying, meaning that he has qualified first in most races. And for the races, obviously if you look there, he's got a 19 out of 20, so it's the average of the whole thing. And what's also nice about these rating systems we show who is the team principals for the races, so we are still looking for team principals and stuff like that. And yeah, let's run through the order quickly because I am running out of time. Looking at Red Bull, we have the two brothers lining up today as Gideon Rayner and Bernard Rayner, looking to provide for the team today at Red Bull, also looking for a team principal. And as we go into McLaren, we have Anthony Barber, who will be joining us shortly. Josh cannot make it, so Jordan Tolmay steps in for the McLaren second team driver. As we go into Racing Point, we have Leandre Bushoff and Ruan stepping in, both making it to the races. Will they be able to keep up their good form? As you can see with Leandre's skill bars there, he's doing quite well. Looking into Renault, Pierre Grief, sorry, I need to pronounce the right names, won't be making it today, so Peter Ma will step in for him today, also a really good driver, with his teammate Addy Ross sitting alongside him. Ferrari, we have the really impressive duo run by team principal Quinton. They've been really superb lately in their races, and they top the standings at the moment. Let us go to AlphaTauri right now, where Mohamed Faison won't be making it, so Connor Bergstrom steps in for him, and Matt Harris also lines up in the AlphaTauri. we have Alfa Romeo with Bailey, our junior admin, stepping into first team driver, followed with Janne, was it Harvey stepping in? No, it should be Janne Deinert joining in the Alfa Romeo seat there. Going into Haas, we have... Ooh, it's a bit complicated for me. Haas, we have Philip Moulin, very impressive driver, very consistent, and Abdella in the second team and the second driver place. As I see Jordi Van der Zee joining the session now, sorry, took my attention away there. Let's go into Williams, shall we? Williams, we have Ockert van Rensburg and Alfred J stepping in. They've been quite good as well, trying to break into the points, so hopefully they will be getting some points in for today's race. Looking at the driver's standings, Lorenzo unfortunately not making it today. He tops the standings, followed by Ati Baba, who will be joining us later. Quinten Jans van Rensburg followed in the Ferrari. Obviously Gideon missing the last race, hindering his progress. We'll have to make up a few points today. And yes, that is basically everything. I will talk you through everything, but running out a little bit of time here, so I need to hustle a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's go into the constructors then. Constructors Championship. Sorry, my English is terrible. We've got Ferrari leading the top with 43. As you can see, they've been very consistent in the results, taking them to the top. Mercedes followed closely in second, but missing one of their drivers today, so that will hinder their progress. Let's see how Jamie manages to pull up the socks for the team there. Red Bull followed in third, McLaren fourth, Haas fifth, AlphaTauri sixth, Alfa Romeo seventh, Racing Point eighth, Williams ninth, and the Renault will be looking to get on the scoreboard today with their new reserve driver, Peter Marr. So let's see how well they go. Looking into the tire strategies, you can see it is a 44 lap in real life, but we run 50% race distance, so this applies to a 22 lap as well. My best choice would go for the soft to mediums. I did a race here on Friday and it worked well for me, but honestly, it's not optimal. You really need to be quick on your first, let's say 5 to 10 laps, depending on which tires you're on. Obviously drivers who are lower down in the pack could maybe go for the soft medium. You will lose a lot of time in the pits, probably 25 seconds added to your race technically. So yeah, it's up to the drivers, and it'll be interesting to see how they choose their tire strategies today. It's always a good thing. Let's go into the bird's eye view of sorry, I just spazzed out a little bit. Let's go into the view of...
Hello everyone, and happy Valentine's Day to our viewers.
I have forgotten about that completely. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hopefully we provide with massive... I was like wondering why I didn't get to any... what telemetry should we do again? We're there, fastest lap maybe.
Lap data.
Fitted, track. We'll do track, lap data, and there we go. As we see some of the drivers already setting off. Ooh, that was a close one there.
Yeah. Basically a full grid. We got 2 drivers that couldn't make it today, and no reserve was we couldn't arrange a reserve for them. Sorry, my tongue is tied.
It's alright, it's alright. I think me and you are both tired trying to organize all these drivers. It's quite a tiring job from us, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but it's very fulfilling.
It is. Sorry, I just had to do that quickly as we see a few people out on the out laps now, trying to get an early start to the session. As we see Corse. Oh, I did not change his name.
Look at Bernard and Connor there that are out on medium tires.
Interesting tactic from them. What would you go for in the tire strategy, Al?
Well, I know that some of the guys like to do that longer first stint to then, go out on the softs when the car is lighter. But it will be interesting to see how that pays off.
Yeah, let's see who we can go on board. Who's more forward? I see one of them.
Yeah, so just for our viewers' sake, Corsair is Peter Marr.
we see Abdella. Yeah, sorry, that was my fault. I did actually check my names, but clearly I missed that one out. As we see, Abdella is the first
Yeah, it's
one.
because he had to stand in last minute.
Yeah, so unfortunately that is my fault, but Corsair is Peter Barr. As we see Abdella just starting one of his laps. Oh, and he spun out already. Unfortunately, that's going to definitely... and he drives straight into the wall. Unfortunately. Who's the next one up then? It is the Renault of Peter Barr. Shall we go on board with him just a little bit?
Yeah, let's have a look.
As he starts his flying lap there. Interesting tactic from one of the guys on the comments saying, I hope someone crashes. That is why I watched the stream. Abdella disqualified. As we see, Abdella gets disqualified for parking it on the side there. Unfortunately for him there. As we're on board with Peter Barr flying down the main straight here.
I have to quickly restart my route. I'm having some technical difficulties. Yeah, I'll be right back.
No worries. I'll keep the guests entertained as we're on board with Peter Barr going through these winding turns over here, making his way down the hill for this tight right-hander here. Quite a clean driving style for him, just touching that outer curb and grabbing the few next curbs on the side, trying to carry as much speed through those corners. Through this turn over here, keeps it tight there on the outside of the corner, going down there. People reaching at least 320 kilometers an hour there through this long chicane over here, at least about 170 kilometers down there in fifth gear. Back down to fourth onto this tight right-hander, making sure you carry enough speed there through this another right-hander onto the straight, which has some winding bends. This seems like a really good time from Peter Barr right now, also known as Corsair on the screen as you can see it. He will be the first one to put in the time as soon as he crosses the line. Really impressive time from him so far. Let's see what he gets, shall we? Nice tight there, nice tight on the last corner there. A few upshifts just to get the grip going. And that will be a 142.7. Well done to Peter. Who will be next across the line there as I look at my map? It will be a Force India of Rouen with a 146.2. Who is next in line? As we see quite a few people putting Bailey in with a 144.08, 150 for Philippe. Probably something happened there. Jordan Tome with a 142.4. Amazing stuff there. JB with a 141.4. Oh my gosh, it's really kicking off here today, guys. Few people still on the outlaps as we see another Force India of Leandre coming across here now to set his time. What will it be for Leandre? A 143, well done, as AlphaTauri also crosses the line of Matt Harris of a 144. Oh my gosh, it's really crazy. Connor also putting in a time there of a 143.3 on the mediums. Wow, that's impressive time for the mediums as we watch a Red Bull of Bernard go across with a 143.744 on the mediums. Oh my gosh, some of these guys are quite quick on the mediums. Who's next across the line? An Alfa Romeo of Janep on a 143. Next is Adi Ross in the Renault of a 151. Let's go on board with Ockert van Rensburg a little bit here as he comes down the main straight. Probably catching a little bit of slipstream from the racing point there of Rouen, probably. It looks like that's Rouen. Will he be blocking him on the last few turns? Let's have a look here. As he sets a time of a 144, which puts him up into 9th. Who is still out? Quinten Jans van Rensburg. Ooh, he runs wide there, invalidating his time. Unfortunately from him. We still have one more driver to come still as well. A lot of people still on track. I think everyone's on there as Gideon goes out on his outlap now. Shall we stay on board with him just a little bit? As I get the message from Anthony that he is joining now. That's great, fantastic. So we have 19 drivers on the grid so far. My co-presenter with me has just had a technical difficulty, so he will be joining me soon. It's quite impressive to see Connor and Bernard Rayner on the medium sets there, setting a time of a 1:43.7. Are you back there, Quentin?
I am back. Sorry about that, viewers.
No worries. We've missed you
those
though.
gremlins have been sorted out now. We want to also welcome one of my friends watching all the way from Canada, Sasquatch.
Yeah. Unfortunately, someone random has just joined the session. I hope he does not jump into a car.
Do you know who that was that joined?
I don't think he's in the session, so I hope he doesn't join. But Anthony said he's on his way, so that's fine.
Why was Abdullah disqualified? I missed that.
He crashed into the wall on his outlap, and then. But anyways, we're on.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, and he couldn't get out on time in the game accidentally. So, well, we're on board with Gideon now, who hasn't set a time, who's on the socks at the moment. So we'll just have to see. Who is the CRL best mate?
I'll check the lobby quickly.
Cool. Well, I'm still on board with.
We need to kick them.
I don't think we can, but we'll let it run for now. We'll see what
That's
happens.
the problem of having it on open lobby.
It's not an open, it's on friends.
Yeah,
only.
friends only. Yeah, you know what.
So it's probably one of the guys of the friends. Well, Gideon Rayner. Who else is on a hot lap here? Alfred J, one of the Williams driver. Quite impressive so far, you know. He slows down. He's probably he's on his out lap. I saw a Ferrari fly past of Jordy there. There we go. We're on board with Jordy van der Zee now and the Ferrari. As an Alfa Romeo slows down for him, Anthony Barber has joined the session, so he will be able to take the...
Alright, I'm finally back up and running this side, guys. Sorry, thank you for bearing with me.
We're on board with Jordy van der Zee now, coming through the Pouillon, I can't say it right, the Pouillon turd there, going through these fast chicane over here. Nice and tight there from Jordy.
Very good time there by Jamie, sitting pole position at the moment.
Apparently Anthony cannot choose his team for some reason. I will have to help him just now, as we're on board with Jordy van der Zee.
Just tell him to take control of the car.
Can't do this. Just excuse me, stream. Needs to ready up. Cool, and we're back as Jordy van der Zee sets a 1:43.7 on the time there. Jamie sets another fast lap there of a 1:41.496.
That's blistering quick. At the current moment, he's a second faster than the closest guy to him.
Yeah, that's true. We won't focus on the CRL best mate right now. He's a random joining in from the stream. Who else is on their out lap? Jordan Tolmay on his out lap here, starting his lap soon. Will he get any closer to Jamie? Let's find out, shall we? As he starts his flying lap now. Coming into this tight right-hander over here, driving for the McLaren F1 team. Coming up to Eau Rouge at the moment.
Interestingly enough, viewers, Jamie is actually one of our reserve drivers standing in for one of the permanent drivers that have stepped off, and he's doing really, really well.
Yeah, it's superb actually, eh? But we're on board with Jordan Tolmay, who's coming up to these fast right-handers, cutting it very close there on the chicane. Cutting it to the red, keeping it tight on the outside there as he makes his run down to this long, wide and right-hander as Anthony managed to get onto his car right now. I can't keep up with these guys anymore. Ooh, can he get close there? Does he run wide? No, he's still valid on his time, pushing the track limits here as much as he can as he goes through, ooh, I can't even say it myself, Pouillon here, running it up to the chicane over here. Ooh, this is a fantastic lap from him so far, as we can see. Not setting any faster sectors yet. Let's see how well he does in sector 2 here. Are you running on board with me, Quentin? It's quite exciting how Jordan's taking
Yeah,
videos.
I am.
Sorry, I'm just blistering with excitement here. Philippe actually doing quite well there on 4th as well.
Yeah, he's actually improved quite a lot. He said he put a lot of time in and practicing this track for today. So we should see him do really well today.
Ooh, as I see one of the Renault drivers of Peter jumping up into second there. Where does Jordan get? Jordan also beats... Oh, 141.9. Geez, these laps are flying in now.
Now the boys are starting to get closer to Jamie's time as well.
Yeah, everyone's actually finding out who their main competitors are, as Gideon's on a slow lap. Who else is setting up fast? Leandre cutting a bit of corners there. It's not what we like to see in the stream. Maybe just getting out of someone's way there. Who else is on a scorcher of a lap? Alfred J looks like he's on a cool down lap there. Bailey coming around the first few corners there, but unfortunately he invalidates his time.
What is that Mercedes driver doing? Is that the random? That's the random.
That is the random.
We need to look at working around that system. Maybe in future I will rather just invite whoever gets logged off or something.
Yeah,
can't have these random people in the lobby.
We'll need to keep our eye out on that. I think it's someone's friend that just jumped in the lobby. But we won't pay attention to him unless something really does happen. Then we'll probably have to do a restart. Who else is on the scorcher of a lap? Seems like Rohan's on his out lap. Addy's coming back in the pits here. A few people on the out lap. So is Renner. The two brothers actually.
I just need to give props there. I saw Peter slowing down nicely, letting the car past and getting off the racing line. It's nice that the guys pay attention to the briefing prior to the race.
Yeah, we need to respect each other's tracks and whatnot like that. Who else is on the outlap right now? Ooh, it's a lot of people to keep track of here. As you can see, these times are so impressive. Jamie leading the pack now with a 141.101. Massive time there, at least a second faster than everyone else in the pack. Who do you think is going to win the race today, Quentin?
You got to put your money on Jamie. He's a fantastically talented driver.
Yeah, as we're on board with Philippe here with his out lap, we'll go on board with him as soon as he gets his time ready there. Quite a lot of action happening here. So you see as we go on board with Janep at the moment in the Alfa Romeo trying to set another fast time. He's currently on a 143.958.
Yeah, he actually told me his name is pronounced Janby.
Janby, oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is how, I wouldn't say this is how we learn, but maybe I should make sure of my names beforehand. So I was told that the CRL best mate is actually Snipper's, well, Jamie's friend, so we're gonna have to investigate that afterwards.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't just invite people as
we
we
can't have
wish.
randoms just join in the session.
Cool, especially if we don't know who they are and how they drive. So we'll look into that afterwards.
I'm send him a message.
Cool. If you can just ask him to stay out of trouble for us. As Janbi improves and goes on 10th. Let's go on board with Philippe as he's going down the long straight, followed by another Mercedes behind him. Goes into this nice tight chicane over there as we see that Mercedes cutting corners there. Gets out the way. A little lock up from Philippe over there, coming nicely clean over there. Oh, invalidating his lap, unfortunately. else is on? Anthony joining in the session, only putting in a 10th best time. There's only 40 seconds left in the session. Yeah, quite a lot of things happening out on track as Jordi, one of the Ferraris, down in 12th, looking to improve his time. What shall he put in right now? Let us follow.
Also, viewers, this is Peter's debut race today, and so far he's been very impressive with the third place time at the moment.
As Jordi puts in 10th best time there for 1:43.1. Who else is coming across the line as the Pink Force India of Leandre passes in for 8th as a 1:42.625.
It's interesting to see the Ferrari boys so low down in the top 10 today. Usually they are within the first 5.
Yeah, as I see Jamie retired from the session. Who else? Alfa Romeo will be coming across the line soon. I think that's Yanbi actually. Seems like Yanbi coming through the last few corners, but he invalidates his time as well, unfortunately. Bernard Rayner coming down the main straight here, well, one of the straights, sorry. Ooh, he misses the turn there just a little bit though. Struggling a little bit on those softs, I see, eh?
Yeah.
Who else will be...
Oh, Gideon just improved on his time, taking 3rd place.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. See the Ferrari of Jordan slowing down. Quinton is on a scorcher of a lap here right now. Let's see how well he does. Ooh, cutting it just a little bit there. Luckily not invalidating his time. Coming across the line. Staying in 9th.
Staying in 9th.
Else we have an Alfa Romeo coming through soon. That should be Bailey, who's at 15th at the moment. He invalidated his time, unfortunately.
We also saw Jordan being off track there after sector 2.
Trying to see, we have Anthony dives into the pits right now. Ruan probably crossing.
Yeah, we're in the dying sections of the qualifying session now.
Yeah. See, Jordy's still on a lap here, but he's invalidated it as well. Connor in the AlphaTauri taking it easy in the alt lap there. Philippe diving in the pits. It seems like this is our order, the race, eh?
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Very well done to the drivers.
Definitely. I'll be back now, Quinton. Just give me a sec.
100%.
That is the order of our pack for the Synergy F1 League in Spa-Francorchamps. Bernard not doing as well as what we expected, eh, Quinton? Qualifying in 13th there. But he's on the medium.
Yeah, but he was out on the medium, so maybe that forms part of his strategy. You know, you're not expected to be doing the type of times you will be sitting in softs. You could probably expect that time to have been maybe a second and a half faster on softs.
Who's your pick of the day, though?
Jamie is definitely one of the guys I'd be rooting for to take the win here, or most likely to take the win. But obviously, I'll be rooting for my Ferrari boys as well.
Oh, of course. Well, obviously, my Renault boy, Peter Ma, is doing quite well, qualifying in 3rd, I see. Is it 3rd?
I think he definitely aiming to impress the team principal.
As we line up for the formation lap at the moment. Just bear with us as the lobby loads up here. We did have a little bit of an issue in the previous race, but we did put in measures to kind of counteract that this time. So let's hope for some good racing this time, at least, you know. Few people readying up now. Obviously, they're picking their strategies. I see a few people have disconnected.
Should be an exciting race for today.
Oof, especially Spa, hey? Quite as we're on board with Jamie at the moment.
I must admit, the grid lineup is not at all what I was expecting, but it's good to see the guys stepping up. Some guys have improved a lot more than they did in the first 2 races, so getting things juggled up a little bit. But it keeps the Constructors' Championship alive and interesting.
Sorry,
just you see Jamie leading out the pack here on the formation lap.
Yeah, we'll stay on board with Jamie.
Warm as well.
What would be your tactic to kind of get ahead of Jamie here? Would you do it in turn 1, or would you want to follow him for the rest of the race?
You know, that is a tricky question. I mean, if you're lucky, you could maybe do it on that long straight, maybe get the pull and the DRS after, what was it, lap 3. That would probably be your best bet.
Yeah, unfortunately, as we see in the order, Anthony not managing to pull a time, starting last on the grid.
Do you know if he had some issues or?
Well, apparently he did start late in the session, so that could have been maybe he was trying to push his limits to get that best qualifying and maybe exceeding track limits.
Times.
Yeah, so unfortunately Anthony is a father of a daughter, so he chooses. See a few people being disqualified from the formation lap. It's quite a weird thing right now, but we won't focus too much on that because they will be starting on the grid nonetheless. They'll just have cold tires.
Right.
As we can see, they are lined up at the start then. Let us see here anyways. I'm rooting for the Red Bull guys, you know, they're quite...
I must admit, those 2 Renault boys have a lot of freaking talent, and to see both of them on the grid today, I'm excited about that.
It's nice to see a family pairing in the team as well, you know?
Oh, for sure. I'm sure whoever the team principal will be for the Red Bull, once we get that assigned, is going to be super happy with their team.
Yeah, we'll talk about the team principals a bit later as we're almost about to line up there. Yeah, this is going to be a very exciting race. Philippe Moulin, one of my favorite drivers as well, lining up in 5th. I'll be rooting for him. Very consistent driver, I think. Let's go on board with Jamie, shall we, for the start?
As we see the guys taking their positions on the grid.
Would you like me to do the rundown for the start here?
Of course.
You know, it's a very difficult job, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got anything to say on the stream, please guys let us know. We are following and we will answer to any questions you have for us. And there we go, as we see the first lights run up, 4th light, 5th light, and the racers are off as there's a little bit of a lag as we wait, and they're off now as Jamie gets a good start there at the beginning, leading all the pack here. Corsair jumping up into 2nd, Jordan going down, we're wrong with Gideon. Oh, there we go, a few knockouts there. Ooh. Oh no, that's unfortunate for our driver as he drops down the order. Let's go up the pack a little bit, follow on board with Jordan over here. Following 2nd here with the Renault driver being in front, Peter Moore, but they're catching the slipstream now as they go down the straight here. Everyone trying to break the toe as much as they can. This is exciting stuff here, folks, as we see Gideon getting up into 2nd as they go 3x3 into the corner. Oh my gosh, it's amazing stuff here.
That was scary.
Oh my gosh, this is hair-raising racing as the leader who started at first, Jamie, has dropped out the pack to 13th.
Oh, and the Renault driver loses it around the corner.
Oh, no!
Front wing.
No, this is very... Jordan following.
I think the pressure got a bit from there.
Yeah, Gideon after he's... Oh, there goes the McLaren of Jordan. Oh no, this is a chaotic stuff here. Oh no, as Leandre.
3 drivers having issues on the first lap.
Oh my gosh, that definitely is bringing out the safety card now. Safety card. Chaotic start here there, as we can see.
Chaotic, exciting, hey Scotty?
Oh my gosh, I can't hold it in right now. We have to sympathize with the drivers that have that had been in the incident at the moment, but from what we saw, it was all mistakes from the drivers themselves, eh?
Yeah. Hey, Scotty, the 3x3 there, that was exciting. How did the drivers manage to not make contact with each other? Wow.
My gosh, if I was one of them, I would have backed out, eh?
Sheesh.
Oh,
that was scary.
Looking at the orders, your 2 Ferrari boys up into 3rd and 4th.
I'm glad to see that. They managed to take advantage of the mayhem around them.
Yes, the Renault of Peter Marr dropping down into 13th, going into the pits along with Matt Harris, Jordan Tolmay, probably all wing changes there.
Yeah, from what I saw, the rear end just stepped out a little bit on Peter there as he came around the corner, maybe on the throttle just a little bit too quick, and he ends up losing it into the wall.
Yeah, the driver's going to be very careful here, having to stay behind the safety car now, as they have to give themselves a little bit of space, making sure that they don't get that time penalty, which will set them back at the middle.
Yeah, for sure, because it can be quite unpredictable.
I don't know what's happening here, but Jamie's been asked to... That's a bit of a weird one there.
Oh, he was possibly lapped. I don't know.
But he's still in the game. That's a weird... Well, we'll see what happens anyways. I've seen this glitch happening. Is there anything happening on the Discord, maybe? Doesn't seem...
No.
Okay, we'll keep a close eye on that at the moment. But what an exciting start to the Synergy F1 lead. This is a bit of a weird glitch going on now, as Jamie was asked to overtake.
He's possibly going to slot in at the back.
Yeah, we'll keep a close eye on that anyways. It has happened before. Everyone following the safety car at the moment. Gideon is in first place in our eyes, followed by Connor, the 2 Ferraris of Quinton and Jordy, Philippe in 6th, Bernard in 7th, but on those medium tires, going for the longer strategy.
Interesting little stat here for you, Scotty. The biggest winners from all of this mayhem seems to be Anthony. He's moved up 6 places, and the biggest loser seems to be Jordy, who's lost 17 spots. Jordan, who's lost 17 spots.
Jeez, that's quite a... Well, it seems like both Peter and Jordan have lost out there. Leandre, unfortunately, crashing out after colliding with Jordan on that fast right-hander. It shows you the dangers of this track, isn't it, eh?
That is unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, at the speeds they're traveling at that point, the slightest bump is going to put you into a wall or have you unsettle the car.
It's a very grueling track for the drivers, how much risk they take in these corners. Exciting to watch, but obviously terrifying for the drivers.
Absolutely. We should probably see the safety car in within the next lap.
Yes, we're still on board with Bernard at the moment. Shall we make our way up the pack to Gideon?
It'll be interesting to see now when Jamie comes around if he's going to be slotted in at the back. The timetable shows him as in front now, so it's quite interesting. If we do see this as possibly being a bug, then we might need to issue a restart.
Yeah, should we ask the drivers on the steward's request?
Yeah.
Let me send out a message. Just having struggles. Cool, I've asked it. We'll just keep a close eye on it and see how many people Andre has left the session. He has... the safety car is going in this lap right now. Jamie is slowly, gradually joining up to the pack right now.
As we see, Jamie's falling behind, but he's now also overtaking the guy. So I feel like this, we definitely need to maybe get a restart going because Jamie's just passing the grid.
Yeah, it seems like there's a yellow flag in sector 2 as well. I don't know if that...
No, I feel like we should restart this one. This is going to cause issues for the stewards and stuff as well.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I think just announce a restart.
Cool, yeah, we see a few people dropping off, and but we're on board anyways. Actually, Quinton, let's just carry on right now because seems like everyone's too busy.
Yeah, but this is going to cause issues with the steward submissions later on, Scott, because Jamie went all the way around. He's still showing up as in first place.
Okay, cool. We're gonna have to do that now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to because we don't know why that happened.
Sorry, guys.
And, it is within the first couple of laps, so technical issues, like we said.
Sorry, stream. Give us a second while we line up this grid again.
A lap of the legendary Spa-Francorchamps circuit begins with a short blast down the...
Cool, guys, and we're back. Sorry for that. We were not focused on Jamie at the moment. Technical glitch there, and we kind of figured out what... So let's go on board with our leaders, shall we, Quinton? Hold on. Yeah, I'm in the commentaries box right now. Thank you very much. I didn't realize that. Yeah, we're...
I need to join back into the session as well.
Just follow on me then.
Can you share your screen again with me, please, Scott?
No worries there. Sorry, guys. We just had some insight. We'll carry on with the race as we asked a few of the drivers if they'd like a restart, and most of them said no. I'm just sharing my live stream here quickly as we go on board now with Connor, who's up into third now. Two Ferrari boys in 4th and 5th, as they did in the previous race in Austria, doing quite well, and he's catching up to Connor at the moment, but he's running low on ERS there. A few time penalties, a CRL best mate with a 3-second time penalty there. Bailey down
Can you just put up the lap data for us there, please, Scott?
Oh yes, most certainly. Sorry, guys. Telemetry, no, lap data. There we go. We're on board with the Ferraris right now. A few of them with the time penalty. Let's check here. With Gideon following in second place over there.
Yeah, because I've quickly had a look at the tires as well, Scott, and from that you can see that Jamie's currently a lap ahead of most of the guys.
Yeah, positions gained. Let's look at the tire life over here. I think that's very important for our viewers as we're on board with Gideon right now. Where else is the fight in the pack here? As we drop down to 5th and 6th now, the fight between Philippe and Jordan van der Zee at the moment, about 4 tenths between them. How do you think this is going to pan out?
I'm hoping that Jordy can hold up Philippe back, but Philippe seems to be catching up on Jordy very quickly.
Yeah, and Bernard's on the set of softs now, as we can see. He also has the time penalty, but following close by to them, only separating these two by half a second actually. So it's going to be quite interesting coming up Eau Rouge over here, how they actually manage to get past each other here. It's beautiful pictures coming from the game itself. As they manage to all stick ahead of each other. It's probably because all of them are in DRS range between each other. Lap data, telemetry, disable. Keep that off for now. That way we can see the race cleaner. As we're still on board with this pack as they following each other quite closely actually. Hey Quinton, about half a second distance from each other?
Yeah, between 5, 6 and 7 is very close.
Between your two Ferrari boys, what would be your team order? Would you keep them in the same order? Do you think one is faster than the other?
No, I let my boys race, eh? As long as they don't take each other out.
No team orders here, is it?
No team orders, yeah.
As we go down
the guy takes it.
Yeah, Jordan Tolmay, obviously having a terrible start at the beginning. Back up into ninth now with a new pair of softs at least.
We see another, he did not finish there by Eddie Ross as well.
Oh no, what happened to him? You think it was a mistake by him or?
I only just noticed that now. I wonder if he was also one of the guys that was taken out during the safety car issue.
Yeah, as we see.
Or prior to the safety car.
As we see Alkert van Rensburg getting a 3-second time penalty there. Anthony following the random Mercedes. Anthony, who is actually second in the league standings. He's got a lot of work to do actually, doesn't he?
Jordy has also picked up a 3-second penalty, so that will actually put him quite a little bit behind. That's going to cost him 2 spots at least.
Yeah, a few drivers obviously pushing the track limits here, trying to gain as much time to the car in front of them. The two Alfa Romeo boys not doing quite well down there, right?
I wonder what's happening with them today.
Yeah, I assume Bailey has a little bit of internet connection, but we'll see how that pans out as Ockert and Matt Harris are actually battling it out quite closely, you know. This is going to be a game of wits right now.
Philippe does seem to be gaining on Jordy the whole time.
Yeah, let's go on board with them at the moment, see what... go on board with Philippe here a little bit as he closes up quite close to the Ferrari there. Getting on the power as soon as possible. Ooh, has to lift off just a little bit there to get his car in control. He is gaining a lot of time to him, you know. As we're on board with him, the two Ferrari boys. Ooh, everyone's jumping into the pits now.
Yeah, time to get tire changed.
Yeah, let's obviously stay on board here and see what the brothers right now, what's happening.
Very nice to see that there was clear team communication there with the Ferrari boys, not both of them hopping into the pits at the same time.
Yeah, but that's definitely going to hinder with Quinton's progress here, as his teammate's probably going to get the undercut. We can see he's low on ERS there. You think he had to defend a bit too much there?
Is that Quinton?
That is Quinton, yes.
Yeah, well, Bernard, I can definitely see him applying a lot of pressure to Quinton. Bernard is very quick.
Yeah, is he following quite behind him, isn't he? It's about 1 second behind him. Not too sure what his tires are on at the moment. There's this yellow flag in sector 1 and 2.
Bernard's on softs, on 8 laps on those softs already.
Seems like there's a little bit of a tussle down here though, especially with the leader and all that kind of stuff right now. Well, this is like a little bit of chaos over there, so we'll go back up the order and see how the pit stops affect some of the drivers here, especially for Bernard and for Quinton.
Yeah.
Check their tires at the moment. They're both on 8 laps old tires at the moment, so we're going to have to keep a close eye on that.
Oh, and we see Quinton getting into the pits.
So far, Bernard with a little bit of a spin there, but he seems fine. Bernard and Quinton in the pack. Actually go on board with Jordan Tolmay, who blitzed through the pit straight now, up into second again from him. Anthony, his teammate, followed in third. You think there's a little bit of teamwork here going on with the McLaren boys?
Well, it's great to see the McLaren boys doing really well.
Yeah,
this is looking to be their best combined team finish, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to see the two McLaren boys working well together. I'm sure they'll make a great pairing in the future. As Corsair actually overtook Anthony just now.
Yeah, that's Peter Mayer.
Sorry. I just keep reading his name, but that was an amazing overtake for Peter. I'm sorry, I missed it.
It's great to see him come back from having that spin out.
Yeah, definitely.
To being third again.
Clearly, that safety car actually helped the people who had to pit a bit earlier, for new wings and stuff like that. Interesting to see is Gideon Rayner follows behind with a 6/10 gap to Anthony, but running a little bit wide there. Hopefully not getting a warning there. Bailey getting a 3-second time penalty there.
Gideon is currently gaining on Anthony.
Let's keep on board there.
A
little bit of a spin there. You think Anthony's suffering on those mediums just a little bit there.
Yeah, you can definitely see the guys are pushing very hard, trying to get every little bit of traction that they can.
Yeah, just replying to the comments on the stream, we are not restarting. We have jumped into some of the guys' radios just to ask them if they'd like it. They gave us a little bit of an insight to the glitch, so we're going to sort that out after. At the moment right now, shall we go on board? We see quite a few people from 7th to 9th following closely with each other, and they've obviously pitted already.
Well, currently the two closest gaps is between Gideon and Anthony, and then also between Philippe and Connor. And also between Quinton and Abdullah.
Quinton and Abdullah. Let's go on board there now. The cars are highlighted as see them right now going side by side on each. See, they're busy ghosting at the moment, thanks to Jamie over there, but we'll sort that out later. As we go on board with Gideon at the moment, he's still 4/10 behind Anthony here, who is our second driver of Jordi van der Zee, getting his 3-second time penalty there at the moment. Just following on board here with Gideon and Anthony just for a little bit, just so the pack at the back
Bernard is currently busy moving up on Geordie.
Bernard, you say? Quite a close packed group over here, isn't it? Eh?
Especially for the top 10 guys.
As we go on board, there's this nice camera view there.
Very close racing here between Abdullah, Quinton, Geordie, and Bernard.
Yeah, it seems like Abdullah's on an older pair of tires there, probably holding up the rest of the pack just a little bit.
Yeah, Abdullah's on 11 laps already on that mediums.
Oh, it's definitely going to hinder as everyone's bunching up just to try get past him, you know. This is definitely going to...
Quinton's best bet is to try and keep safe here between these squares.
Oh, they're going side by side up a Rouge. Everyone having to abort them. Sucking stuff there from this pack.
Bernard had a great drive out of that.
Oh, and oh, there goes Abdullah. There goes Abdullah. Oh, that was... Oh, unfortunately for... Who was that? Oh, that was the car of Philippe. That was the car of Philippe. No.
Oh, no.
There's the
that was Alfred that crashed there.
Yeah, it's the safety.
Actually, yeah.
There's the safety car of... comes out for the second time in this race now. Corsair in second place, actually, hey?
Peter.
Yeah, I know, just for the viewers' sake there.
Just teasing you, my friend. Just teasing you.
As we go into the tyre strategies here, just to see what... obviously, Abdullah's going to have to pit after being on 11 old soft tyres now. This is definitely going to change the order now.
Do you think he's going to come in while the safety car is out?
I would assume so. This is the best time to actually do it now. Philippe also being in an incident there. Alfred J going out somehow. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. We'll also keep an eye on Jamie at the moment.
Well, the two safety cars are definitely contributed to the pack being all bunched up like they are.
Yeah, so we're going to have to actually see now what happens.
As we see Peter going into the pits.
I think it's a great choice from him.
Yeah, I think he just went in to go fit a new fresh pair of tires because he was on 10 laps on those already.
Who else will be going in the pits as Peter? Anthony going in the pits now, grabbing on a fresh pair of softs. Do you think that will definitely last to the end of the race, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Abdullah goes by with... Oh, Abdullah's also in the pits.
Anthony now only one position away from points.
Yeah, Awkward also on a pair of soft tires there. Yan B also putting on a new pair of mediums there. Ron has to catch up to the rest of the pack there as we go right to the top there. Seems like everyone has caught up in their respectful positions. Yeah, unfortunately, I think... Quinton, between you and I and sharing with the streams right now, I think Jamie's definitely...
Jamie, again, is not respecting the safety car.
So he's definitely going... I think this is a ban for him. He is just ruining this league by doing this, honestly.
Yeah.
So we're not going to focus on him anymore, guys. You know, it's just disrespectful to the people in the league, and we don't like to see this. As we see Gideon definitely in first place to our eyes. You know, we don't want these people taking the piss from us. You know what I mean, Quinton? We need.
Yeah, the rules are in place for a reason, and when you have people that don't respect the rules of racing, then it spoils the experience for everybody.
Yeah, it's actually a real pity as well because he's a really good driver, and you know, if you want to take the piss from the league, you can go find something else.
Absolutely. But anyways, let's focus on the two Renner boys. I mean, look at that, Scotty.
That is quite...
Second and third. These boys are fantastic.
Exactly.
Followed by the Ferrari boys. So we got Red Bull pairing and then the Ferrari pairing.
Yeah, let's go up here.
And then we got a pairing there by Connor and Matt.
It's some fantastic stuff from the three teams, isn't it? Eh?
Fantastic. Great teamwork.
As just to tell the viewers at the moment, as you can see, Gideon and Bernard sitting in second and third. Basically, everyone below Jamie will be bumped up a position at the end of the race, just so all the viewers know. Bailey has left the session. Unfortunately, he has bad internet connection, so he will be in and out of the session like that. So the two Ferraris actually in a podium position as we speak. Quinten Jans in the podium. Jordi followed in fourth, in my eyes. And the two AlphaTauri boys. And yeah, also Peter Maas made up some positions again, and he's on a first pair of mediums.
We saw Arkett getting a 5-second penalty there with a collision with the driver ahead of him. So this is why the people need to be very careful.
It's quite a tricky thing to do.
That's weird. I think Janby possibly hit Arkett because Janby's behind Arkett, but Arkett was awarded the penalty.
That's awkward. Well, if they have evidence, we can obviously remove it. Looking at the tyre strategy here, Matt Harris is on 11 old hards, while Peter is on a fresh pair of mediums. So obviously that tyre strategy is going to come into play. Most of the people up at the top there is...
Do you think Matt will continue with that set all the way to the finish, or would he have to pit again?
Well, knowing these hard tyres, you could go all the way from the race, but it won't be the most optimal tyre strategy, you know?
Yeah, they'd probably start falling off, within the next 4 laps?
Yeah, as we go on board with the two Renault brothers. We'll call them the two Red Bull brothers, hey? I think that's a very good fit.
Yeah, Red Bull brothers, absolutely.
It's nice.
Team Renner.
It's going to be interesting to see how they pair up in terms of working together as a team, you know? This is going to be quite interesting. Do you think... They'll race each other in a sense like that. We'll see.
I think they'll still try and best each other on the track.
Yeah, as we go on board with the two.
Also being respectful of trying to give the team as much points as possible. This is great for Red Bull if they can finish up in the positions as they are now. It's going to be fantastic for them.
Yeah, I think this is very exciting stuff right now. As the race control has set the safety car on board right now. To go back in, sorry, I'm losing words here. It's been quite an interesting race so far, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go on board with Bernard actually, as his brother is set to, and there he goes. He sets it off now. As they now are on a green light now, they can all start racing. Gideon leading the pack from Bernard. Quinten followed by fourth there. Jordi van der Zee follows his teammate there. Little bit of a knock there. Quinten running a bit wide there, inviting his teammate now into the fight there. Going to be interesting to see how these slipstreams take into part here as we go on board with the Ferraris coming up. Rouge there. Trying to break the slipstream there, but he grabs a little bit from his teammate now. Was he going to overtake? Is he going to get it? Interesting stuff happening here, guys. In the
spot. Racing there for the Ferraris. This is very good.
As it seems like the order stays as it is from the restart as we go down the pack. Jordi following his teammate, Connor.
It's really great to see teammates being paired up like this. Following each other closely, it shows the level of skill the drivers have.
Yeah, Peter's
while they're working together.
Peter's trying to make moves here on Matt Harris because he's on those 12 lap old tires, obviously struggling there for grip.
Peter's really impressing me with his debut race today.
Yeah, definitely.
He had a bit of bad luck, but absolutely
he's going in. He's dived in. Well done to Peter. Oh, and he's lost it. Oh, unfortunately. A bit too...
I think he was a little over-eager on that beef.
Taking out Jordan and his teammate there as we go up the pack just a little bit. Philippe getting up into 8th there.
I think a lot of the first race nerves are getting to Peter, you know what I mean? And he's eager to impress and pushing himself maybe just a little bit beyond his limit.
Yeah, we're on board with Philippe now. He's trying to get Pat Mass-Harris now. Goes down the inside and he makes the move stick. Well done. Up into 7th for Philippe now, who will be automatically 6th after the race. As we go on board with Connor at the moment. On the 6th lap, I'm going to switch off this tire strategy over here. It's been in the way of.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm keeping an eye on the tires.
Oh, you'll be a tire strategist there.
Yes, exactly.
The two Red Bull drivers.
Could you have a look at the time penalties that we currently have awarded there?
Would you like to let the viewers know what time penalties each one is on?
Yeah, just it'll be interesting to see what the gaps are currently.
I thought you were going to let the viewers know about the time penalties.
Oh, no, I'll need to check. I'll need to show us, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, no, I thought you were going to walk us through while I'm busy commentate here. So as we look at the time penalties, 3 seconds for Bernard.
Okay, so only 3 seconds for Bernard. Jordy's on 6 seconds.
That's definitely going to cut into his time there. 8 seconds for Ockert. That's
but that was also due to that 5-second penalty under the safety car with the collision between him and Janby that we could probably have a look at again.
Oh, well, Jordy van der Zee getting another 3-second time penalty, adding to his tally over there.
Oh, wow. Now he's on 9 seconds. What do you think he's struggling with the track limits at the moment?
Virtual safety cars out. Virtual safety cars out. Who might that be now?
That's the other Mercedes driver, the random person.
Okay, cool. So we should be back up and running soon as possible. Philippe trying to catch up to the pack here a little bit though. Hopefully he doesn't get a penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. No one's diving into the pit so long as we go on board with Connor at the moment. Jordan Tolmay gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car.
That is just, you don't want to see those kind of mistakes.
Unfortunately, those mistakes happen, and race control.
I mean, yes, sometimes you can get caught out by the safety car randomly popping up, and you might just miss it. But that's unfortunate when that happens. That's going to cost them a lot of time.
Yeah, as we see Jordan Tolmay retiring from the session, unfortunately. Probably got a bit tired. Yeah, Bailey's also disconnected. It's quite a close bunch up at the front here as the Ferraris have caught up to the Red Bulls actually. "19 laps down in this race as we're on board with the 2 Ferraris, with the 2 Red Bulls leading the pack as Gideon, Reynolds.
Quinton seems to be gaining on Bernard up ahead of him.
Yeah, it seems like it as we go on board with Bernard over here.
They're both on mediums with 6 laps.
Yellow flag in sector 1, that could be the... Oh, that is Jordan, I think. It is.
It just goes to show that the Belgian track is a tricky track. I mean, we've had 5 retirements out of this race already today.
Yeah, it's an unforgiving track. That's what it is. You know, high-speed corners, fast overtakes.
As we see Quinton there getting a little twitchy around that bend, almost losing it, but well done to keep it facing the right way.
Yeah, definitely. Is my interval board.
But that has allowed his teammate Jordy to get past.
Down the order there, just to have a look a little bit more. My timing board is going a bit crazy as Ockert van Rensburg is on the tail of Matt Harris at the moment. We'll see what's happening over here. He's about 4 tenths behind Matt Harris, and Matt Harris.
We see Connor busy moving up on Quinton. Oh, he's pulling the move.
Oh, is he going?
And he gets past Quinton.
Going for it, and he's stuck it. Well done for Connor.
Fifth place from Quinton.
Well done to him. Now he just has to catch up to Jordan over there. Who else? Quinton has obviously been overtaken. Philippe needs to catch up to the pack now.
Peter has gotten past Bailey for 12th place.
Well done to him. Unfortunately, it was a bad debut for Peter, but he is quite a quick driver.
I wouldn't say a bad debut, but a very unlucky one.
Yeah, exactly. That's the right words to choose there.
Because he's definitely showed that he's got some skills.
A leader up into 8th after starting on, well, the back of the grid, shall we say. So it's not too bad for him at the moment. Unfortunately, just joining in the qualifying session a bit too late there.
Matt's currently on 15 laps on those set of hards that he's got fitted.
He's really pushing the limits with it, hey? He's really pushing the limits, but you can see how he's struggling on them. There's a close fight here between the two, between Philippe and Quinton.
I don't see Matt pitting before the end of the race anymore, because with 2 laps remaining, that would just be pointless. So he's probably pushing to finish the race on those hards.
Yeah, there's about 3 laps to go now as the guys cross the line for lap 29.
Pocket gets past Abdullah there for 10th place, but then loses it again.
Yeah, Quinton's actually struggling on his tyres now as Philippe's catching up to him quite massively. He's going to get the DRS range down this massive straight over here. Gets the DRS now. This seems like an easy move for Philippe at the moment as he makes his way past him quite cleanly there.
Quinton fall back 1 more spot.
Yeah, fortunately he's struggling there, burning through all his ERS and whatnot.
Peter's moved up into 10th place now, so he's got some points.
Gideon up into 1st now. Well, was always 1st, shall I say. Leading quite comfortably from his brother Bernard. It seems like this Red Bull duo is doing quite well here.
Very well done. I mean, this is a very strong pairing.
Let's be on board with Peter now, trying to chase down Matt Harris over here, who's on those really old tires there.
Anthony is also catching up to Quinton now. Looks like Quinton is struggling a little bit at the moment.
Yeah,
after he got unsettled there on that straight, he's kind of lost a bit of his pace.
Peter's making the move. He's obviously going to get a nice slipstream here. He's just got to choose his moments for the corner at least, you know.
Anthony now within striking distance from Quinton.
Is he going to go down the inside here, or is he going to choose to wait for the moment to get the DRS at least, you know? Abdullah's following him close behind, so he's going to have to be very careful there. And Abdullah's also on the superior tire choice, being on the softs. As he goes down the inside, gives a little look up there. Do you think, that hinders his exit there at least, huh?
Quinton's getting attacked by Anthony. Anthony pulling the move.
Oh, I just missed it. Oh, and he's got
it.
Oh,
but he goes wide. Quinton takes it back.
No! Well, we're on board with these guys as Abdullah is looking to pull a move on Peter over here. These guys are side by side here. Obviously, Anthony getting quite frustrated there by the Ferrari, losing quite a bit of time from him now. As Connor is catching up to Jordi van der Zee at the moment as well. The Ferrari boy is struggling with the tires. Board with Connor now, losing quite a bit of time to Jordi now. Maybe that was just a slip up there. Anthony gaining time, but this pack is still fighting it out for the 10th. Actually, Peter has got past Matt Harris. Oh no!
Very good.
But now Matt Harris is under attack from Abdullah. As we go on board with Abdullah at the moment.
And he's gaining quite quickly there on Matt.
We didn't actually realize that this is the last lap that the guys are on. Well, we're going to be
I know. This race has just flown by.
Yeah, exactly.
Connor is also getting very close to Jordi at the moment for 4th place. I think he should be able to pull a move soon. Yes, he's definitely going to pull a move on this straight. He's pulling side by side on Jordi at the moment.
Oh, where are we?
And 4th place. Connor's got past Jordi.
Oh my gosh, I just missed it. Gee, sorry, I was looking up the stream just to try and get it. Well done to Connor, up into 4th place, eh?
Very well done. That was a brilliant drive. He's come out of nowhere to get podium position there, basically.
Yes, this is the last lap for the people. Oh, a little bit of a lap tap there as he takes out Abdullah. No, Abdullah on the last lap there. I think poking his nose into an area where it shouldn't have been. Unfortunately from him. Well, let's go on board now with Gideon.
This has been a brilliant, flawless drive by Gideon today.
Yeah, it's been superb from him as he goes through the last few corners right now. Oh, Peter getting a 3-second time penalty there. This lovely view of Bernard coming down this long straight to the chicane.
And we see Gideon winning the Belgian Grand Prix.
Well, it's a bit of a confusing one, folks, as obviously Jamie crosses the line and anyone behind him will obviously finish. We're going to sort that out, but hopefully the drivers had a bit of fun here. As we go on board with Peter, who just crosses the line. Matt Harris following second there. Alkert van Rensburg follows in 11th there. Janby.
Felipe's moved past into 4th place.
Yeah. As Alkert crosses the line, as Janby as well. Abdella, unfortunately, taking the gap there. Ruan following a close. Last driver to close the line. Well done for him for finishing the race. Let's go on board with Gideon over here. Still has to finish his lap. But just so everyone knows in the viewer, JB is getting a ban from our league after doing that. It's not very nice towards the viewers and the people who do follow the rules and whatnot. Gideon's the only one to actually manage to get past him, unlapping himself, so he still needs to finish. Yeah, as we wait for Gideon to cross the line, we will be dragging in the 2 podium finish. Shall we do the 2 Rayner brothers together for an interview?
Absolutely. Let me grab them. If you can give me a second.
Well, give me 2 seconds actually, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Viewers, I am back, and honestly, if we look at the standings at the moment, we'll let you know the full results. Gideon, so basically everyone but Jamie gets bumped up 1 position at least. Let's take screenshots of this. Later in this.
Yeah.
Cool. Got it. Yeah, and that concludes the race in Spa at the moment. Shall we bring in some of our race winners? Shall we do the 2
Okay,
brothers?
hold on. Congratulations, Gideon.
Yeah, man. Well done. And same to you as well, Bernard. You know, this is actually really perfect because obviously you two being in Red Bull at the moment, how did you guys pull out a strategy there? Did you guys work together as a team, or like how does it work? Tell us what you did.
Well, it worked out pretty perfectly. I passed 3 cars before the safety car, so that was great. And then it was just all us till the end. But
Sounds like
we were wondering if there was going to be any team orders between you guys, or if you were just trying to best each other on the track.
No, I told him I wouldn't pass him. He's faster than me normally. So I asked for some DRS, but he was not really into that. But I picked the last line.
A little bit of a stingy one there. And Gideon, obviously Jamie taking, obviously being disqualified from the session, obviously knowing that glitch in the game. How does it feel to be the race winner of the Belgium Grand Prix?
Mike is acting up. He's got technical difficulties.
Is it?
He's speechless.
Exactly. Probably like an Edson Senna moment there where he's still like strapped to his seat, like trying to get his hands off.
He's falling down his corner, fainting, from all the hard work.
Okay, well, that's fantastic job from you two boys.
Alright, can you guys hear me now?
Oh, there we go, Gideon. There we go. Perfect. Welcome, man. How do you feel after that?
Yeah, it was quite a race with a few ghosts in the way, but yeah, at the end it was quite a nice race.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jamie doing a little bit of a chaos there for us, but at least you guys.
I see you tested the weights.
Yeah.
Did a good on the weights.
You know, not quite the weather to be on it, but main focus is on that you won the race, and fantastic for that. And thank you, boys, for joining and stuff like that. You know, hopefully we see you for the next race.
Yeah,
Sure,
definitely.
guys.
Cool.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, guys. Enjoy your 1-2 there. Who's next, Quinton?
Did you catch who was driver of the day? Because I missed that.
No. Let me actually see who was next here on the screen. Shall we go for Philippe? Is actually up into third. Let's actually get Philippe in here then.
All right, let me see if I can grab him. Oops, where did I drag that guy to now? Come now.
I think in terms of everything, Anthony would be the driver of the day because he finished 6th from 20th.
I'll have to go check the stream. I missed the driver of the day, unfortunately.
I'm sure it's Anthony because he's the highest one up there.
Yeah. Hi, Philippe.
Hi, man.
Congratulations on that podium finish there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, did I manage to get that P3?
Yeah,
did.
unfortunately, we're gonna have to disqualify Jamie as he abused the glitch there. So that bumps you up to third in our eyes.
No,
Okay, is that the fact? Okay, is that why we only did 21 laps?
Yeah,
instead of 22?
exactly.
Yes.
He was being a bit of a joker, and we're gonna address it after. But that bumps you up to third, actually. You know.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Well, obviously you didn't know about it though. I see that you had a little bit of incidents in the race. How did you manage to actually overcome that?
Yeah, I think it really started from the qualifying. There was a chaos there. I invalidated my lap, and one incident, a car, who did an out lap, tried to just cut a corner and destroyed my hot lap. And then I didn't get a good time, starting P6. I thought I would be at least top 4, But then approaching the race, I was just trying to drive cautious and don't do any aggressive moves, and I still end up in some incidents, especially with one Red Bull car in a Rouge. But I didn't get any damage though, so I felt I did a good race.
That's fantastic.
No, very well done, dude. You deserved it. You were telling us how much work you put in before the him, so we're happy for you.
Yeah, exactly. You
Oh,
deserve
thank you,
that
man.
podium. Yeah, well done to you, man. Well done.
It looks like Bailey confirmed it was Anthony who got driver of the day, so I'll try and grab him up here if I can find him quickly.
Cool, perfect. It seems like his mic is off, but Anthony, can you hear us?
He's muted himself.
Oh, there he is.
Anthony,
No, he's back. He's back.
there we go.
And
Well done on getting driver of the day. he's shocked.
Yeah, he is. He
No,
is.
no. Yeah. My mic was muted.
No worries. How does it feel to be driver of the day then?
Yeah.
Well,
Quite
obviously,
surprising.
yeah, obviously starting in P20. What happened there? Please enlighten us.
Actually, I qualified P9 or P10, but then the game decided to bump me back to P20. for the start of the race.
Oh, we're sorry to hear that, but obviously making quite a good showing there, coming back up into 6th place, is it? Well, actually, it's 5th place now because Jamie gets a disqualification for his,
What happened there? I saw something not quite right.
So we
During
don't.
that safety car.
He was basically just ignoring the safety car
Yeah.
twice.
There's a glitch in the lobbies where you can actually overtake the safety car and it doesn't disqualify you. So he took advantage of that and he just drove around, acting like he owns the place.
So that's why we had 21 laps.
Yeah.
Exactly, because he was overtaking cars underneath the safety lap. Yeah, it was really unfair of him, and we're gonna sort it out for the next race. I don't think he'll be in this league anymore. So, but well done to you, driver of the day. You got 5th place now, so that will definitely add to your tallies and still keep you up there actually. So well done to you, man.
Yeah. I actually made it on time. I didn't plan to race today actually, but yeah,
No, but
I managed to be on time at least.
surely the fact that you're on top there, you want to try to keep as far up as you can, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I will have to miss some races. Like I said today, I wasn't expecting to race, so yeah. But yeah, I'm sure I have to miss some races in the future because Sunday is not usually my race day. So
Yeah, not to worry,
yeah,
man.
I have a lot of things going. I have a lot of things going on Sunday. So
Yeah, not to
but I
worry,
managed
man.
to race today.
We're just glad you can join us whenever you can because we know you're a fantastic driver. And yeah, well done for getting, I think it was 4th place. Yeah.
Fifth.
Is it
Fifth
5th?
now.
Okay, cool. 5th place. Perfect. Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks, man.
Now,
Right, and you can conclude the session for us while I jump off and we can start looking at some of the race incidents.
cool, perfect. Thank you very much, Quentin, for joining in the session. It's always a delight to be with you. Let's go into the closing. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, unfortunately, in light of what we saw, we will be dealing with that situation. It's not very nice towards our drivers who prepare very hard for things like this, you know. And we put in a lot of work to ensure that these drivers get the best of the leagues and stuff like that. But yeah, congratulations to the Red Bull drivers for getting 1 and 2, followed by Philippe in 3rd. You know, fantastic for them. That will definitely bump them up in the league. A few mishaps in the races, but Spa is one of those tracks where you need to take your chances, and sometimes it just doesn't work out as planned as it can be. Our next race will be next week. The same on Sunday, the 21st of February, and we'll be in Spain, the Catalunya circuit. Very exciting track. That not a lot of overtaking positions, but it does make for some exciting racing here on F1 2020. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.